Hello everyone, and welcome again to another fabulous Let's Play session with me, your host JD. I'm truly sorry for those of you that normally tune in around 5 o'clock. Looking forward to my live stream. I sadly enough got stuck in traffic. So, we're back with some more Formula 1. We're going to try and see if we can actually complete out the circuit in the career circuit in China. So, we got 2 more practices to go, and then we should be good to go. But as things currently look, I am doing a little bit below expectation. So, I mean, technically I'm the second driver, so it shouldn't be too bad. But nonetheless, hopefully we can get the team's approval up. That's all I'm hoping for. Then also we have song requests will be open while I'm actually racing, so those of y'all that wish to actually kajigger around and have fun with the radio gets to have a little bit of fun with that. So, and for those of you that are interested, I usually start that up here just with a little quick sample. So it's entirely up to y'all. And if it happens to be a little bit too low, we'll just let one of the moderators know when they happen to be in chat, so that way we can change that up. If it's way too low throughout the entirety of the game, I'll manually adjust it myself. But not to worry. Song requests can actually be done with exclamation point SR, which I'll actually go ahead and put in a song request for myself right now, because there's one song I would like to actually hear since we are in China! There we go. Because they didn't fire my ass. So, we have a couple more practices to go, though. So we got, also need to make a few adjustments, and I guess I don't have enough to do R&D. Well, that's kind of saddening. So, hopefully, yeah, let's just rewatch the video for a quick second, because tire management is one thing I'm still not quite getting.
Consistency over a long distance is vital in Formula 1, so being able to manage tyres and reduce tyre wear is a useful skill. The tyre management program available in free practice sessions will help you learn tyre management while earning resource points for development of your car. Be careful on the controls to reduce the amount of tyre slip and therefore wear. The better you can do this, the higher you will score, and the more resource points you'll receive. You'll need to balance tyre management with speed, as you must stay under the target lap time. When the on-screen bar moves towards the red end, that means that you're wearing your tyres more than expected at this part of the lap. When it moves towards the purple, you're wearing them less. Stay in the green or purple for a successful test.
Sorry folks, looks like my attention was gathered by a noisy TV behind me. Alright, so I still need to do that tire placement, so that's gonna... I guess I really do wear down my tires pretty well. So let's go down to the practice. Alright, since it's not technically raining right now, let's put it in for top speed.
Okay, here's something to remember about this circuit. It's really hard to wrestle a poorly set up car around here. There's only one line through a lot of the corners, and the penalty for getting it wrong is really harsh. Stay on the racing line and gradually build up your confidence. The team are ready to make adjustments, so take your time getting a good balance in the car. We haven't done a race simulation on any tyre yet. We have multiple sessions available, so it isn't urgent right now, but we should make time for a tyre wear program at some point. A bit like a rubber out on track. Try to take it easy for a couple of laps. Last lap time is a 1 minute 48.8.
Hey Armin, great to see you.
Right, come in at the end of this loop.
Alright, so as you can all hear, we got the music selections going!
Checks complete. We're ready.
It's okay. I mean, I'm not exactly a racer, so. I mean, there is a lot to learn to this game.
Super job so far. We're getting great data. Stay focused. There's 4 laps of fuel remaining. Okay, super job so far. We're getting great data. Stay focused.
Hi, Link. Great to see you.
Great lap. You nailed what we asked for. Keep it up.
Yeah, this is China.
Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap.
Feeling a bit queasy. Also, I went to go see my doctor, so feeling a little bit better. So he's done a number on my back. Although, granted, I think we now currently have a working joke. Tiny Man versus Big Bear. Or did you not even mean that at all? Alright, let's kill the music, check my stats. So, lap 2 got worse with the busier the track got. Lap 3 was the absolute worst. Actually, you can kind of see how my results
Our
varied.
best lap so far is a 143.3.
Ah, crap, I only got 6 minutes. Yeah, I guess we'll, yeah, let's make a few quick changes and then we'll go on to the next one. Because, see, I could probably make a few slight tweaks. I mean, granted, I would like to actually increase top speed. Further reduction of downforce. Top speed. Now, I've been practicing with my custom build, so we'll keep that. Probably... Nah, we'll keep everything the way it is. Should hopefully be pretty good. I mean, unless I was to do the next thing, I could probably actually swap out all the components real quickly. Actually, yeah, let's do that. Let's swap this all out and go for a second one. Since one was already in one race, even though I'm assuming after 6 races... We'll keep the one. We'll keep it all. We'll keep it all. We'll just save it for the next races.
We're 5th in the speed trap, 195.6 miles per hour.
Quick look at the classification at the end of the session then. Here are your top 3. A Haas, Hamilton and Valtteri Bottas. That's it for practice then. We'll see you again soon.
Wait, seriously? Yeah, I better not change too much. Well, what I was thinking of doing was swapping out all the components, wear those down, and then swap back to the previous ones for the actual race, is what I was planning. Pretty much, that's the plan, is to wear some down during practice. I think, you know, that way you can then swap out, you know, some of the broken-in components for actual racing, so when one happens to break down, you already at least have a second set that was already broken in, or partially broken in, rather than starting fresh and cold. So, like, for example, if I was to change over all this to second gear, or to the second set for all the fittings, that would put the durability, you know, at, you know, with, you know, of it, meaning that I can immediately switch back on over to this, since it currently has wear, which is 22%. Turbocharger has 41% wear on it. Energy store is 27. Motor generator unit 38, 29, and 34. So, and technically this is practice and a race. So, although granted, yeah, the gearbox is 25. Hey, it's an idea.
Take it easy to start with. The track's wet. Especially with the rain time, I guess I could have actually gone for faster speed, but that would have made the slowing down a bigger bitch.
Yeah, this does have quite a bit of realism to it, in my opinion. And this is currently on... I'm on easy. I have driver assist, brake assist, and also... mostly, a lot of the assists are enabled just for me. And I'm slightly enjoying it, but I'm not that huge on this, because it usually gets my heart rate up pretty good. And I get pretty damn competitive. Yeah, it doesn't look like rain's going to be letting up this time.
So fastest lap is a 1 minute 59.9.
Wonder if I was to go ahead and try and qualify. My rival. Let's see. Let's actually do this. Preferences. Actually, let's see. How many assists do I have on? I have quite a few. I got brake assist. Anti-lock brakes are also enabled for the assistants. Traction control is fully enabled for the assistant, including the dynamic racing line. A lot of this is fully automated, and I am the ultimate sense of beginner. Really, made for speed. Interesting. Very interesting. Skid marks. You know what? I think I'm actually ready to try and qualify. So, actually, we're just going to go ahead and end this session, and we'll just do the qualifier.
As all the cars are now over the line, your top three again are a Haas, Raikkonen, and Lewis Hamilton. Practice times are on the board then, but no points are on offer just yet. We'll be back with more F1 action soon.
See, I could be awesome if no one else was on the track. Ah, penalty free! Yay! Didn't have much of a chance to actually be penalized for anything.
Hi, how are you? I'm just passing on your qualifying goals for this weekend.
Qualifying 18th or higher? Interesting. My rival, he is not.
We'd like to welcome you from wherever in the world you join us today for this F1 qualifying session here in Shanghai, China. And as we wait, poised for the start of what will hopefully be a thrilling qualifying, why don't you tell us, Anthony Davidson, about the things you can do to really get the most out of a car in a session like this?
Well, you're largely limited by the Parc Fermé regulations, of course. Back in the old days, pre-2004, you'd work on both a qualifying setup and a race setup over practice, and then swap them over after qualifying. So the race car was quite different at times to the qualifying car. Nowadays, though, you have to find a compromise that works for both. There are a few things that you can still adjust during the session, such as the differential, the brake bias, and the front wing angle, but that's about it. So it's more about optimizing what you do have and adapting your own style to suit the track conditions.
Link, you make it sound like things were meant to be that way. I don't know why. Dry with an overcast. Alright, well. Let's do this thing! Holy crap! First place! Woohoo!
The grid is all set then for the race tomorrow. But before we go, let's quickly remind ourselves of our top three, who are a Haas, Vettel and Kimi Raikkonen. With qualifying complete, all that remains is the main event. We'll be live and uninterrupted for the Grand Prix tomorrow, so make sure you join us then.
Woohoo! Let all of the disqualifications commence! Best seat in the house achievement earned. I am the winner.
Hi, it's Emma here. Just wanted to let you know what the team are hoping for in the race.
Finish the race in 13th or higher. Spank my rival. And place 15th or higher. Okay.
Ever since the Sauber of Felipe Massa passed Jenson Button into turn 1 at the very first Chinese Grand Prix in 2004, Shanghai has consistently provided close racing and extraordinary memories. It's where Lewis Hamilton effectively lost the title in his rookie year, and it's where Nico Rosberg claimed Mercedes' first win of the modern era in 2012. Shanghai International Circuit then, a 16-corner high-speed thrill ride. The long and ever-tightening right-hander at turns 1 and 2 tests a driver's patience, and the flat, open to the elements location, tests their skill in a crosswind. 2 DRS zones will assist passing, and overtaking is available into turn 1, and of course down the kilometre-long back straight into the hairpin at turn 14. Joining me once again to take you through this race is the effervescent Anthony Davidson, and I'm very much looking forward to it getting underway. You raced here, of course, didn't you, back in your Super Aguri days in that infamous Chinese Grand Prix of 2007?
Yeah, that's right. I didn't last that long though, unfortunately. Qualifying had gone pretty well, but my brakes failed quite early in the race, around lap 10 or 11, something like that. And of course, back in 2004, I was the very first Formula 1 driver to complete a lap of this circuit. Just thought I'd mention that for you, Crofty. You like a good stat. It's a fairly tough circuit on the brakes here, though. You know, it's that long back straight down into turn 14, and then you got turns 6 and 11. They're quite heavy as well. On top of that, managing your front tyre wear is always a challenge around here, so there's a lot to keep in mind during the Grand Prix.
We're almost ready to go then, and this is what the starting grid looks like for today's race. It's Haas in pole position then, and starting alongside in P2 is Sebastian Vettel. Looking down the rest of the grid we have Raikkonen, Bottas, Daniel Ricciardo and Perez, Verstappen, Massa, Ocon and Fernando Alonso, Hülkenberg, Kvyat, Carlos Sainz and Hamilton, Palmer, Van Dorn, Lance Stroll and Pascal Wehrlein. Ericsson and Kevin Magnussen rounds off the grid. Now it's almost time to lights out, so let's go down to the track.
Alright, this time I'm not going to forget all that fuel.
You've done well to put it on pole, but we've still got work to do. Trying to cover the inside line off the start.
Just in case. Because this time we're not going to run out of fuel.
Thanks so much, Link! Greatly appreciate it.
I'm making sure that this time got more than plenty for the 14th lap, so I should have plenty of fuel. Although, granted, I do have very low tire management, so if I can hold on to those tires long enough, I should be able to hold it off, so Oh, great. I just lost my position. Hi, Luke. Great to see you. I was actually confused by that. I had no idea that that's what's supposed to happen.
The rest of the grid is forming up. Be patient and watch for the lights. Performance will be affected.
You gotta be kidding me. Seriously? Oh, last place. Here I am.
Considering switching to an alternate strategy, do you want to change or stick to plan A? Copy.
Horrible
wing
race.
is badly damaged. You've lost a lot of downforce on the car. Pit and we'll fit you a new front wing.
on the first frickin' lap.
Go, go, go. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. Have enabled DRS. DRS is now available.
Well, thank you so much for the host. Greatly appreciate it. Hooray, I'm not dead last.
Gap to car in front is 28.4 seconds. They're on fresh super softs. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. There are 10 laps to go. Our gap to our teammate is 14.9 seconds.
Now to gun it. Hopefully I can make it out of there. Really sorry, I don't know which track that is, unless you're talking about the track I'm currently on.
We're seeing minor damage to the front wing. Be easy on the car till we get it repaired. We don't want to risk making this worse.
Okay, yeah,
Okay, take it easy
pretty
on the car. We can't sustain
hard.
this level of damage.
Crap. If I can't sustain this, I gotta repair it.
Understood, stopping this lap.
And by the way, I don't normally play racing games, so...
Move up to a faster engine mode, please. We're 2 laps up the target on fuel.
almost 3 seconds. Damn you, Palmer.
Remember, box this lap. Keep an eye on your distance to the speed limit line as you approach, and make sure you don't speed. Some information on that, sir. They have some kind of mechanical problem.
Alright, let's get caught up here. Thanks so much for the follow there, Clem. And, this is actually my first time actually playing a Formula 1 game ever. Alright, so this puts me in 19.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
But let's use them up. Actually, I'm going to conserve that for the last. We'll do Rich on the last one. Actually, it wouldn't hurt to do a single lap as Rich. Mike, thanks so much for the host. Really appreciate it. If the idiot would just stop trying to raise me, that would have been great.
This is your final lap of the race.
Jam this wing! Damn you, Sebastian, you knocked me out in the beginning. Looking so good, too.
Rubber and bring it home.
Well, at least it wasn't dead last this time.
That's a fantastic performance from Ferrari. It hardly looked in doubt. And I have to wonder, Anthony Davidson, just what set them apart from the competition here.
Well, I'd say it's just raw pace, plain and simple. I mean, we could sit here and talk about strategy all day, the overtaking, looking after the tyres, but at the end of it all, if you want to win, you need a package that's got the speed over everyone else, and that's exactly what they had today.
Here come our winning drivers then, out onto the podium at the end of a thrilling Grand Prix. The drama and excitement are over, and it's time to let it all sink in. Congratulations to our top three today. So then, it's time to see how this result affects the Drivers' Championship. It's a good result for Sebastian Vettel, who moves further ahead at the top of the table. Now then, Anthony Davidson, who was your driver of the day?
Well, it's got to be Lewis Hamilton. He was fast, decisive, everything you'd want from a top-class driver.
And here's how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. It was a tough race for our championship leaders who lose ground at the top of the table. Meanwhile, Toro Rosso's strong weekend allows them to continue their march up the table. That's it for today's Grand Prix, and from Ant and I, it's goodbye, and see you again next time.
Again, I was the only one with the 3 stops. I got 3 stops all the time. Wow, I still can't believe that. That's really impressive. Alright, I think I have enough time to probably put in a couple practice sessions, then I have to honestly drive to the airport, so... Who would have thought, GitLink? I didn't know anything about Formula One until, you know, the game was told to be purchased. Wait. I still had a faster lap than Kevin? Awesome. Meh. To hell with him! Wait, hold on, NASCAR. I think I know this one. They drive in small sedans with decals, and who was it? Will Ferrell keeps screaming at everyone. Shake and bake. That's NASCAR, right? I think I got it. I think I have it. I may not have all racing down, but I think I got that one. I have a little bit of a lead.
Looks like one of our development parts didn't fare too well in testing. I've put it on hold for now. You can restart work from the laptop. We're going to have to go back now and make some adjustments in order to get the final numbers looking more like we were expecting from the simulation.
And seeing as I keep on putting it into tight turns, let's see. Let's see if we can change the aerodynamics, if we can. Oh, your development. Okay, cool. Well, there's only so much one can do when doing the career run, so... Skyhor? Skyhor? I don't know. Alright, let's get some practice in.
Welcome to the deserts of Bahrain, where the Formula One circus has rolled into town. We're expecting the cars to appear out on track shortly to start today's practice session.
I'm not liking the look of this track.
Beside me to take you through free practice today is a man with 3 decades of racing experience under his belt. It is, of course, Anthony Davidson. Thanks for joining us today, Anton. Tell me, where should we be focusing our attention today?
I think we need to be looking across the entire field to see how far these cars are able to push a single set of tyres. While everyone will be trying different setups and running with different fuel loads, if you're attentive enough, you can definitely pick out trends for each type of tyre compound, which will give us a rough idea of how long the drivers are able to stay out there during a stint in the race.
We're going to be logging some extra data during this session. Nothing you need to worry about, but as we have some new parts, we'll just confirm they're performing to spec. Don't push the car just yet. The track is still green. Try and take it easy for the first couple of laps.
like one hell of a degree turn there. Alright, let me get caught up with chat here. Oh, okay, so yeah, Link clearly left quite a while ago. Sorry, Link, I missed you. Hopefully our, I guess our tournament racing is, I don't know, I guess might actually end up being Tuesdays for Wowo, you, and Luke, and some of us, I don't know. It's whatever Wowo decides on, though. All I know is my availability is going to be on Tuesday. And it won't be for very long either, so...
All set. Everyone clear? Car to track.
Whatever, Rennie. I honestly cannot read chat right now because I'm trying to focus on the road and completing this thing. So I won't be able to read that until I get in the pit, which is another 2 more laps.
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining. the end of this lap.
Alright, fine. Let me try and see if I can read this. To me, it doesn't look like I tried to create any links at all, so... Oh, you're tired from work and you can still math. Ah, okay. Wait. There we go. Driving view. Let's try this.
I know it's tempting to focus entirely on the race, but we should put a bit of time aside to run the qualifying sim program. Try to run it before the end of FP3 if you can.
Actually, I like the TV pod a lot better.
4 laps of fuel remaining. That's an acceptable lap, but you're capable of more if you work at it. This lap then, come into the pits at the end of this lap. We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
Okay, I think that's all the time I have for practicing. As for me, I think... yeah, I don't have much time to play games any further tonight. So... I'm gonna go ahead and give you all your in-stream bonus points before I completely forget. Well, I'll let y'all also happen to see what's going to happen here at the end of this, since I managed to get 3 practice sessions done. That's pretty good. I always get the best timing.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1:39.6.
Oh, right. Before I forget, I was going to do one thing that I mentioned earlier. I was going to change around a few settings. Gearbox. Change it to Gearbox 2. Oh, never mind. Well then, let's see about this. Let's, alright, we'll do this, after. Or how do I do this? Is it from here? Ah, end session. That's what I need.
An interesting practice session there then. Let's remind ourselves of the top 3, who are a Haas, Bottas and Kimi Räikkönen. That concludes an interesting practice session. Let's hope for more excitement as the weekend unfolds.
Alright, then let's, yeah, I'm gonna make these quick adjustments here. Swap out to a second tier group and then work on it through practice rounds. So that way if something does happen to fail, then I can quickly switch back to tier 1. Call it tier 1 and tier 2. Yep, that's what we're going to do. Replace the whole kit and caboodle, and then work from everything from there. That should work. In favor, I should say. And that's what we'll do. We'll go ahead and save for here, and we will also conclude for the entire broadcast for the evening. So hopefully with y'all actually receiving those in-stream bonus points, I would like to actually encourage everyone to actually join us on the Discord, so if you happen to have recommendations about the game, by all means feel free to give those up. But nonetheless, thank you again for tuning in, and you all have a fabulous evening. Good night, everyone.